Hello you, Dubs here again with another review. This time I'm bringing you the third party, unknown factory originals, shield and axe for leader class movie Optimus Prime. Obviously these suit the Dark of the Moon version best, the Jetwing version or the Striker version, since he didn't have these weapons in Revenge of the Fallen or the first Transformers movie, so it'd look a bit odd to put them on original release Leader Prime. But you know, do whatever you like. I personally think they're really nice. This is quite movie accurate, I'm assuming. You never really see Prime's shield very much in the movie, very briefly, but from what I can tell, it's actually quite movie accurate, nice and detailed. There's some nice little spiky bits on the bottom there. I'm not too fond of the red in the centre. I don't think that's actually on the movie version. But detail wise, as you can see, look at that, look at all the detail up there. It's quite nice and thick as well. It doesn't feel cheap. It's got a detailed back plate as well, and the hitch turns either right side to side for posing. It feels decent quality plastic. It feels quite nice, and it fits on Prime beautifully with the U.F.O puzzle hands, as you can see, and it's nice and sturdy in there, and you can pose it any way you want, and it looks really good. And like I said, they fit in the U.F.O hands absolutely perfectly, as does the axe. Let's move on to the axe now. Again, this you saw a bit more in the movie, a bit more detailed, so it's easier to tell if this is movie accurate or not, and it is. It's got all these nice little spiky bits on the head of it, a couple of little Cybertronian symbols. It's nice and long, quite beefy old axe as well. Good quality again. It's got that nice little detailed piece at the bottom which actually pops off like that, and then you can stick it in his hand like that, and then put the bottom on, and there you go. Absolutely gorgeous. Really brings out the character. Really looks good on the toy. And if you have Sentinel Prime, you can now pose them together to the teeth with melee weapons. Can't really see that very well. Oh, let me pull my camera back. There we go. Obviously Sentinel looks quite good there. He always looked really good with his weapons, and was never really sure why they didn't just release another a regular leader class version of Dark of the Moon Prime to go along with the release of Sentinel Prime. And if they should have done, in my opinion, and they should have included these weapons with them, because look at those two. Every little kid would want that. Every collector would want that, if they're into movie toys, that is. Anyway, yeah, they're really good. Nice quality, comparable to the factory, as you can see, comparable to the factory Hasbro versions for Sentinel. Let's take him out for a second there, before he falls over again. It's a bit drunk, old Sentinel Prime. Doesn't like to stand up, but no such problems with Optimus there. And yeah, very nice. Now, if you have the U.F.O hands, then good for you. They're brilliant, and they fit these perfectly. Let me just note, this axe, they appear to have painted it this colour. The actual plastic, I believe, is moulded in this transparent orange. So, if you were to soak this in some isopropyl? I can't remember. Rubbing alcohol, basically. If you were to soak it in some of that, all that paint would melt off, and you'd be left with a transparent orange energon glowing sort of looking axe instead of a dull grey one. You can buy them without the paint on them, so they already come in the orange. But I went for this version. So it's up to you really what you want. I personally think it looks, I don't know, it looks better with the paint on it almost. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% decided on that. It's a great looking little extra though, regardless. One thing to note is, if you have, let's move him out the way real quick. If you have a version of Prime without any aftermarket hands, then he'll hold the axe just fine. As you can see, these are the standard hands that come with the toy. However, he will not hold. Oh yes, it does. Ah, I just discovered it also holds the axe. Oh well, I was going to say it doesn't hold the axe because when I tried it earlier, it didn't want to hold it. But I put it in, committed it to film. Proof that I'm wrong, of course. So it does hold the axe with the standard hands. However, if you have Shapeways hands on your Prime, like these little guys, it's really hard to get near. They didn't quite design that well enough, in my opinion. You should have made that groove a bit wider, because it will not hold that well. It will hold it like that, as you can see, but there's no way to put the bottom onto it. So to me that is not holding the hands properly. And if you try to put the hands, he does, however, put the hands on the shield. They do hold the shield quite nicely though. That fits absolutely perfectly. So if you have Shapeways hands, you can hold the shield, but you can't hold the axe, which kind of sucks. But never mind. Let's put these on this guy real quick. There we go. And then stick that. See, this is why I thought they didn't hold the hands originally, because I didn't put enough force. But you got to push it in. There you go. Alright. So that's my review of these two products. In my opinion, they're very good. Again, nice quality, good build quality, very well detailed. Paint is okay on them, and they're quite reasonable in price. And if you have a Dark of the Moon Prime, Jetwing or Striker, and you don't like the crappy shield that comes with Striker, and you want an axe and a good shield to go with it, you can't really do any better than these guys. They are awesome. As always, links to buy them are in the below description. And thanks for watching. I will see you again soon.